Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your weekly reading for November 6th to the 12th. This is for Virgo and Virgo rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional culture cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity, to get more specific and detailed with your reading. Virgo, I do this because you know I love you. I want you to feel like it's a personal reading, as if we're here one-on-one rather than a general spread. Lastly, I use astrology because it brings a lot more depth to your reading. So, Virgo, oh my goodness, I actually really love this week for you. All right, this is an absolutely really nice week. We're actually kicking it off on November 6th with Venus trining Pluto. Now, if you saw my monthly forecast for November, you know this is a really it's like a really nice, intensely passionate day. All right, intensely passionate. Now, for you particularly, I feel like this day you're just gonna have a lot of fun. Okay, yes, there's a lot of like sexual undertones with this day. When I speak about passion and romance, especially because Pluto is in Capricorn in your fifth house of love, of romance, okay? But it's also creativity, self-expression. But remember, you have to also consider Venus here. Venus is a planet of love and romance. So for a lot of y'all who are here for that, yeah, we're talking gangbusters here. This is gonna be big. If you're single, if you're not going out there, if you are not swiping right until your thumb falls off, then you're missing out on this day. Now, if you're not here for love, if you're not here for romance, this is just you. What is your heart desire? This is all about desire, okay? So a lot of effort that's going to be put in that area. One thing that I do want you to remember is that Venus is still in your sign at this point, okay? So take advantage of this day, please, Virgo. Please take advantage of this day. It's going to be really great. Now, if you're not here for love or romance, it could be like a money thing for you, okay? Because Venus also does rule money, all right? And so, you know, Pluto has that, you know, the finance, it's all about finances, and, you know, we'll get into that later, but yeah, the fact that we had that new moon solar eclipse in Libra. Libra is going to be really influential, okay, this week. And I'm going to explain why in a second, but that is our second house of money and finances and, you know, just comfort, stability, self-value, self-worth. So this is a big day for y'all. That's all I'm going to say. It's a big day for y'all. Now, on Wednesday, on the 8th. Oh, actually, you know what? Here's another great thing for you. Now that I think about it, I don't, you know, speak about the, you know, moon transits too often in my readings. I try to bring them up when they're relevant, when I need to. The moon is going to be in your sign as we kick off the week. So that's really amazing. All right. So it's like, you're really going to be like in the zone. You're really going to be, I like that for you. I actually really like that for you. So definitely paying attention to like a lot of details in your life, the things, you know, that you're still sorting things out. Virgos are going through big changes. Okay. Now on the 8th is when Mercury is going to sextile Pluto. This is so, and you see how we've gone from Venus and now Mercury sextiling Pluto. So this is really nice. We're still in Scorpio season, but what's really great about this is that Mercury is a planet of communication. It's a planet of, you know, logic. It's a messenger planet, right? And you are the Mercury is your ruling planet. So what makes this really excellent is that Mercury is actually in Scorpio still at this point, and that is the third house of communication, which Mercury rules. So I really love what's happening here for you. Venus, oh, by the way, and so with Mercury sextiling Pluto, if you're really into like really deep conversations and intense conversations that are like stimulating, whether, you know, emotionally, intellectually, this is the day for you. You're gonna really like this day. I feel like a lot of y'all are gonna like be in the mood to like maybe like call someone up and, you know, just really have some like a really good day with conversations, a lot of great ideas going around. Secrets can be revealed around this time too. Keep that in mind. Not necessarily a bad thing with this aspect, but just it could be like a thing for y'all. Especially if you have like brothers and sisters or, you know, even neighbors aunts, cousins, uncles, like a lot of family stuff. Okay, let's keep it that way. The same day Venus is actually leaving your sign. All right, so Venus is actually leaving your sign, moving into Libra. So Venus is the ruling planet for Libra, so it's at home in Libra now. So this is just, it feels really good to feel good in this area. Okay, this is all about love. It's all about money, relationships, sex, creativity, all of that, everything that Venus rules. So things are just going to feel really, really good. And Venus is going to be in Libra for a while. Now, speaking of the moon also moves into Libra too. So there's a lot of like social stuff happening. You may feel a little bit more social. It's also what I love about this is that, again, this activity is moving into your second house. And so there could be a lot of conversations about money, finances. You could see activity around that time. You could be buying a lot of things too, okay? And even spending money on like beautifying yourself and your home and whatnot. And the reason I say that is because the day after Mercury moves into Sagittarius. So we're gearing up for Sagittarius season. Virgo, this is really big for you because there's so much attention on family now. Family, children, parents, and your actual home. Okay? And so this is just Mercury. So this is just like starting the conversations around this. But then we're going to, Mars is going to move into Sagittarius. And then, we're moving into Sagittarius season. And then we have like, the new moon in Sagittarius. But listen, the main thing is you may have home matters on your mind. Okay, there may be some conversations going on around home. Maybe you're moving, maybe you're buying property, maybe you're thinking about that now. Maybe there's stuff going on, with your children, but conversations are happening. Even your partner too. Okay, remember the domestic sector. All right, that is what Sagittarius is for you. Now, if you saw my November forecast, I talked more about Mercury in Sagittarius. It really is like big ideas. Okay, really big ideas, but not really landing. I mean, it's Mercury is detriment in Sagittarius. It doesn't do the best in Sagittarius because Mercury, your ruling planet, right, wants logic, okay? And Sagittarius wants all this freedom. And so it's kind of like this tug of war, but I personally like it because I'm weird and it's a goofy aspect, and it's you know what it is? It's like let's say like because it is in your fourth house, you and your partner say, you have this conversation and you're just like, let's go buy a private island. And you're like, yeah, let's do it. Big idea, but I mean, is it going to land? Is it going to go anywhere? Like, that's Mercury and Sagittarius. So just keep that in mind. There may be some like really like fun ideas, and go with it. I mean, Mercury and Sagittarius like I wouldn't say forces you, it encourages you to think more boldly, to think more adventurously. All right, but just have like a plan. If like I made it in another sign analogy, it's like when two people like they're on their like fourth date, they're just like, let's go to Vegas and get married. Yeah, let's do it. Like that. That's Mercury and Sagittarius. So in any case, it is very optimistic. It is an optimistic placement. It's just not like super organized, and it's just a little scattered. Keep that in mind. Now, Mercury will square Saturn on the 10th. So keep that in mind as well, because that is a day where you don't want to sign contracts. All right. You don't want to sign contracts. You want to be very careful about the, conversations if you're negotiating around something. Just be very careful. I'm not saying that anything bad is going to happen. Just like be like on guard. All right. The day that I do want you to be aware of though is on the 11th. So you see how the weekend just it goes into the like a weekend where it's like a little Mars opposing Uranus isn't fun. It isn't fun. So Mars is hangry. Mars is really hangry at this point, and the bear has been poked. Okay, so it's just like there could be something that comes up unexpectedly, whether a conflict, whether an argument. Just be on guard, okay? Trust, let your intuition guide you. Y'all are so analytical, okay? Y'all are so analytical. You think like, you know what I mean? Like you'll be fine, all right? Because you see that your ruling planet is very active, okay? Mercury being in Sagittarius could be a little just like you've got to like really, if you're on a balance beam, it takes a while to just like get steady, right? Good analogy, especially with Venus going into Libra and the moon in Libra, right? All that balance. But in any case, this is a day where you just could hear some surprising news. I'm not going to lie. It could actually have to do with something about a trip, or it could have to do something where it really affects your belief system, because this is your ninth house. Okay, so even education may be a thing, like higher education. If you're in school, thinking about going to school, there just could be something around this day. Again, every Virgo is different. Every Virgo is, y'all have different birth charts. Like you're gonna take something differently from this reading from every other Virgo, right? So with that said, Virgo, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what's going on for you for November 6th to the 12th. Again, this is for Virgo and Virgo rising. If you know your birth chart, feel free to read for your moon, your Venus. I would actually recommend both because Venus is changing signs. If you do want a little bit more information on or insight on money, finances, even you, right? Your self-worth, self-value, comfort, stability, things like that. I would recommend the Venus being in Libra for you. And then, of course, the moon. The moon is going to be in your sign. So anyway, Virgo, let's get started. See what's going on for you for November 6th to the 12th. Now, Virgo, I am talking really fast because it is, I've been going way, like a little bit over than I've anticipated for the other readings. So, I know you don't want, like, this is a weekly reading, so I definitely don't want this to be an hour reading. And I know you don't. So, well, I don't know. Maybe you do. But Virgo, you're good. Okay. You're good. You're absolutely good. Very excited for you. This is a home run. Okay. This is a home run. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. You gotta, you really, 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 there's something you still have to just, okay? There's some things that you still have to learn, okay? And we'll talk about that, but otherwise, this is a massive home run for you, and I'm very excited for you. I mean, you did get the Three of Cups, okay? So lots to cheer about. This is, came up in your past, so there's something definitely that really, really is this nice, warm, like there could have been something you celebrated. There could have been something that was, I mentioned siblings and neighbors, aunts, uncles, family, and things like that. They still could be very relevant at this point with all this activity. We're still in Scorpio season. Mars is still in Scorpio. Even in the beginning of the week, Mars is Mercury is still in Scorpio, but even still, that is your third house of siblings, relatives, even neighbors. But love this for you because it's saying that there could have been something that was really nice that you just really celebrated. I'm getting a message. It's like there's almost like this you've been going through these experiences and they've been like good experiences. It's like really, how do I say it? It's almost like you're celebrating life. Like you just feel good. Like the energy is like really good moving into this week. Okay. Now here's the other thing. There could have been something that you did celebrate, like a deal that you landed, a job that you got, maybe, even, because of all this family energy that's happening for you, maybe like one of your siblings did get married or had a baby or a birthday, or you know what I mean? Like there is some sort of like, yeah, like I love life right now. So I really like this for you. This is super, super nice, but there is a sense of newness that comes with, the Three of Cups. Now, hello. You got the star in the heart of your spread. I cannot tell you, Virgo, I don't remember the last time, and this is a good thing. I don't remember the last times a reading has gotten the star in the heart of their spread. It's been a while. You're good. You're really good. The star, come on. This is absolutely amazing. This is absolutely amazing. Now, what I love about this, the first thing that I'm going to clarify is that you are the native ruler of the sixth house. Okay. And so the star is attributed to Aquarius. All right. And Aquarius is your sixth house. And you can even see the water bear there, right? So this is like your hopes and wishes, and the stars aligning for you. And there's even a sense of healing that comes with this card. There's a lot of wisdom that comes with this card, a lot of strength that comes with this card, a lot of like, even thinking about your chakras being aligned. I mean, you even see the 7 outer stars here representing them, but you know, 7 is such a significant number. But this is, I love this. I love this. A lot of strength. Like, you're in a really good position. Like, you are the Queen's Gambit of the week. Okay, this is really great. It looks like things are going your way. A lot of things this week will just go the way that you want them to. You could feel it too. You know, as Pluto, where are we? November 6th to 12th. Okay, so in about 2 months, Pluto will move into Aquarius. Okay, and again, that is your sixth house we're talking about. So you could just get like really like, you know, when I say healing, like health is part of that, right? So a lot, if you've had some, you know, health issues, but it's not even health issues, it's like fitness as well. There could be like a charge in terms of like wanting to do something like a little bit more, you know, focus and feeling empowered and like taking control of like health and fitness right now as well. But even still, it's just like everything that you've been wishing for, it's like going your way. But you did get the world in your challenge area, Virgo. Come on, come on. Now, the world is it's an amazing card. It's the end of the fool's journey, right? End of the hero's journey. And then it's like you start this new cycle. So with it being in your challenge area, there's still something, again, it's almost like the message that came for me was like, there's still a lesson that you have to learn. There's still something that you could be like going back and forth on, or something that you haven't accepted yet. It's time to accept it. It's time to, you know, find resolution, okay, or some closure around that. Otherwise, it's going to be hard for you to enter this next cycle, this next journey. And, you know, it could have been, for a lot of Virgos, it could have been sudden. Maybe there could have been something sudden that happened, especially around, you know, we're still under, you know, the umbrella of the eclipse, right? The full moon lunar eclipse that happened in Taurus, and Uranus is in Taurus, and it is a planet of surprises. And so there is still something that you really have to learn from. And it could even be something that was like a year-long thing for you, okay? And it may be like something that you have to see differently, all right? Again, because this is all in your ninth house, right? Your spirituality, your belief system, your perspectives, like your philosophies. So there is still a sense of something where you have to just have some, you know, resolution with it, so you can enter to this new cycle. The other thing is, like, some Virgos maybe just don't be resistant, okay? If there is something that if your life is just changing, go with it. Go with it. You've got the star in the heart of your spread, okay? Everything's gonna be good. You're gonna be good. You're fine. Because it's not just that, it's your entire spread here. I mean, you got the Page of Swords, all right, in your crown. And so I really love this for you. I mean, this is like, you're just ready. Pages, it's all that new energy, fresh new energy. And again, remember I said seeing things, and your philosophy, seeing things in a different way, your belief system, all of that. I mean, the swords are the mental suit, okay? So with Mercury being very active this week, it's like you are just on fire. You really want to just get going. There's a lot of newness that's happening in your life. It's clear as day here, especially with Judgment too, and the root of your spread. Okay, so the fact that you have Jupiter and Uranus in your ninth house of spirituality, and you know, There you go. I mean, this is hearing the blow of the trumpet. You see Archangel Gabriel blowing the trumpet. The dead are rising. The dead are gray. Gray in tarot wisdom, right? It's a big thing here. All right. It's a really big thing here. So this is absolutely amazing. A lot of y'all are going through this like personal growth or spiritual growth, and it's almost like this brand new you that's about to emerge. Okay, and it's not, listen, coming after those eclipses it is going to be a thing. It is going to be a thing. But I really do love the fact that you have the Page of Swords in your crown. I mean, there is just a sense of you just ready, and a lot, of new things happening for you. A lot of new things happening for you. If things have been hard too, like you're going to be fine. You just have to let go of some way of seeing things, right? You have spirituality here. You have like, the Page of Swords, like logic, thought. So a lot of like mental stuff happening this week. So with the world in your challenge area, really think about that. If you don't know what it is, take time to think about that. Like, what is the thing that I still need to just let go so I can move forward into this next journey of mine, the auspicious journey, by the way, because you got the Page of Wands in your future. I mean, Virgo, you're good. You're good. You got two pages here. You got two pages. This is really nice. This is very nice. Page of Wands is very like transformative, okay? It's like especially the way that your spread is, it's almost like you are going through this like resurrection. I mean, you have the Judgment card here, you have the Page of Wands in your future, you see the pyramids here, right? I call them like resurrection machines, and because the pages do bring that new beginning, right? This new passion. There's something that you're going to be compelled by, and it's all a matter of you planting those seeds. You see the leaves sprouting from that wand, okay? And all the the male figures in the court cards for the wands, there's a transformative quality to them, okay? So keep that in mind. There is absolutely something new that you want, something that is dear to you, and you're finding that strength to just move forward with it and making sure that everything balances out. You're good to go. There's a lot of freeness in your spread. is that is that the universal I don't know, hand movement of freeness? I don't know. But you're good. You're absolutely good. For a lot of y'all, expect something new like to arrive. Hello, you're good. So, Virgo, let's get to your stuff. Virgo, if you like this reading, it would be so great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, let me know what's going on. I love this for you. It's such a feel good spread. And if you are a subscriber, thanks so much for being here. Y'all are amazing. I wouldn't be here without you. So I am truly grateful. I really do appreciate it. And you're good. Okay. You're good. I don't even, you're fine. Yeah. You're good. You're good. Family is going to be a really big thing. Home and family is going to be a really big thing. And I want that to be the big takeaway for you now. Okay. This is going to be a big thing for you for some weeks now, especially this week. Okay. Especially this week. And that could be your hope and your wish. Okay. They could like maybe like moving into a new home, or maybe like having a child, or maybe like, getting, the family together for Christmas or Kwanzaa or whatever you celebrate, right? Any of the holidays, or even not even a holiday, maybe just like a weekend trip. Okay. Maybe even a weekend trip, because there's still all that activity in Scorpio in your third house, which is like travel related as well. But, that's short distance travel. You have planets, and your ninth house is long distance travel. So a lot of y'all have travel on your mind anyway. So, hey, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. All right. You did get the Two of Pentacles. Here, you got the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. All right. So there really is, honestly, again, something that you have to think about. And it may be a little bigger than you thought it would be. But you have to take that time to really think about it now. Okay. I want you to think about it. It could honestly be, for a lot of Virgos, it may be how you see yourself, like your self-worth, your self-value, like what am I bringing to the table? Or Like, am I being compensated for what I'm worth? Like, am I being, skimped out on, like a salary that I should be getting, right? Really, really finding that confidence, but also knowing that everything's going to work out for you. Like, you're good, but still, money is a big thing for you, especially with the Two of Pentacles here and the Two of Swords, because the Two of Swords is attributed to Moon in Libra. As we know, the moon is moving into Libra this week. As I told you, Libra is your second house of money, right? Finances. So a lot of y'all making decisions that may have to do with money, finances, but again, it can be self-worth. It can be self-value. For some of y'all, it looks like relationships. Some of y'all may have moved into a new relationship status, and that can be love or career. Okay, keep that in mind. Or even like a friendship. There could have been something, looking at what's happening here, there could have been like something with a friend that was going on. But even still, take that time out. Take that time out to really think about it, to really have those moments. Ask the big questions if you need to ask those big questions. You want to get to a point where you're comfortable taking off that blindfold. Okay. So, again, trust your intuition. That's what the moon is here for. All right. Trust your intuition. Let your intuition guide you. Listen to your inner voice. Like, have those moments. I mean, you're going to be fine. You did get the Four of Wands as well. So a lot of y'all, it's just like, you're ready to reach this next milestone. You're ready for, and when I say milestone, I mean what resonates with you. I mean, I said family is a big thing here, so it could be like or family and home, right? Because we're talking about your domestic sector. So it could be moving into a new home, it could be moving in with a partner, it could be having a baby, it could be getting married, getting proposed to. But it's also, ones are very career related, so it could also be that it could be getting a promotion. I mean, there's this milestone that you're seeking, but you're on the right path. You're on the right path. Like, things are working out for you. I absolutely love this for you. And then finally, you have Temperance. I mean, come on, what did I say? So much family activity, home activity, relation, like your domestic partner, like activity, your children, your parents. It's going to be a big thing. You just got Temperance, who is Sagittarius, which represents you got it, fourth house. So, yeah, there is going to be, I love the fact that you have an archangel in your final outcome. I mean, you have two archangels here. I mean, you're going to be fine. Just don't, it's almost like, just enjoy life right now. Just enjoy life, because everything's good. The things that you want, they are going to come. Don't get frustrated if things are happening too slow. Don't get, and I don't think that you will, but just the one thing with Mercury in Sagittarius, with the Temperance card, it really is kind of like that connection. It's like linking the two worlds of like possibility and like actuality. And so with Mercury and Sagittarius, that, remember, it'll take you a little while to just like find that balance. Just have that, okay? Have that. Know what you really want. And I would even say like balance is, it's associated with this card, but it's also like something that I would consider as well. And when I say balance, like that balance beam that I was talking about earlier, mind, body, spirit, okay? And even in your external world, all right? So I feel like partners is going to be a big thing for you. Again, work or love, okay, or even friends, or just one-on-one relationships. Just looking at what's happening here, but there is something new brewing. And then with your two twos, duo, it's just like, for balance. I mean, even in your external world, I would even say, like, what do you not need? What is that roadblock, especially with the world in your challenge area? What is that roadblock? And it can be like up here, okay? The way that you're seeing things, or there's something that you just still have to learn is a big message coming up, but you're going to be fine. I mean, you're going to be absolutely fine as long as you take that time out to really think about that and have that moment to, surrender, to surrender the thing that you just know was something that you needed to let go during the eclipse, right? But you're good, Virgo. I'm excited for you. There's a lot of new things to come that you should get excited for. So, Virgo, with that said, you're good to go. I'm excited to see what happens. That's it. Okay. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Let me know what's going on. And hey, if you're a subscriber, thanks so much for being here. Y'all are amazing. Listen, this is where it gets fun. Okay, you see how you have the Page of Swords, you got the Page of Wands, you got the Star and the heart of your spread. Well, next week we have that new moon in Scorpio, and new moons bring new beginnings, new opportunities. So you see it's kind of just ramping up in that direction, and with all that Sagittarius energy, and and your final outcome. A lot of it may be, home, family related, children, your partner, things like that. But even still, there's like a lot of work stuff here as well, especially with the Page of Wands. But in any case, you're good. I will see you next week. Thanks so much, Virgo. Bye-bye.